That's not my job. I think it's important to recognize that you had the conversation about the difference between Solomon of 1976 and Solomon of today. One of the differences was that he was up against the state. Today you're not, right? The state is your friend, your institution is your friend. My job is to protect you, right? My job is to create a space for you. My job is not necessarily to give you the education that you think is ideal, right? Yes, it is true. Some of your education is still Eurocentric. Some of your education is still colonized. It's not my job to change all of that. My job is to create a space where you all can educate each other, right? To fill in the gaps, to fill in the holes that you think still exist, right? There was a conversation earlier at the end of the film about the role of the training camps in Mozambique. And a point was made that the camps were used because you couldn't just give someone the tools, you couldn't give them the guns and the bombs, but you had to also give them their mission, their purpose, their vision. So you had to take time to develop them, right? This is now your training camp, right? This is a space that you use to develop the mission, the purpose, the vision for your lives as we give you the tools, right? It's funny, if you pay attention to the news, there was a story the other day that a couple, I believe in Portugal, they died trying to get the perfect selfie. And if you Google selfie deaths, you'll see that young people are dying all over the place on a regular basis trying to get the perfect selfie, right? People are willing to die for selfies, right? Young people are more concerned about followers than freedom. And I'm asking you, what are you willing to die for, right? And more importantly, what are you willing to live for? Because often living for something is even harder, okay? The last thing I want to leave you with is one of the major differences between Solomon of the past and Solomon of today is not about the education, it's not about the resources, it's about organization, right? You talk about wanting a United States of Africa, that requires United States, right? And United States come from united communities, united tribes, united organizations. You have to have some organizing facility at the basis of all of that, right? Organizational units build up to stronger communities, stronger states, stronger regional governments, and then a United States of Africa. So the first key is to be organized. And I appreciate the efforts that you guys are already showing, organized through Kupambana and other organizations at other campuses. I'm glad you all got other campuses to come participate. I hope you all continue that. I hope you go and participate at activities at their campuses, because that is the key to all of this. If you want the United States of Africa, you have to get organized at the foundational levels first, right? And so at the end of the day, this is a space for you all to get those skills, to get your vision, to get your purpose, and then to go out and build the Africa that you want.